good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today is actually Saturday the 22nd, February 22nd, 2020. Today on the farm we did a concealed carry class. My dad and his buddy Tractor ended up, they ran the class today, so everybody who came out ended up getting certified for their concealed carry permit, or they got a concealed carry certificate so then they can apply for their concealed carry permit. So that's really awesome. You'll see my dad talking in the video. He's actually the one in the sling. So he's actually had a bunch of surgeries this year on his shoulder and a bunch of other things. He's getting another surgery Friday, I think, next week sometime. Anyway, so he can't really shoot right now, and he's kind of like out of commission really for the time being. But you'll actually see him on film, so he'll be taking more part of the videos. He'll be in more videos in the next few weeks to come after he heals up from this neck surgery. So that's pretty exciting. You'll hear him talking and all that good stuff. It's not going to be too in-depth or have the camera so much so like on the target. Today was to get newer shooters or novices comfortable with manipulating a weapon and learning how to get sight picture and all that good stuff and getting them comfortable enough to be able to protect themselves. I was thinking about doing like a Friday firing range thing of videos just so that I can practice and my brothers can practice, my dad can practice. It's just a good way for us to like have some fun, have some bonding, and we'll probably do that and show y'all every other week or so, whatever, something out here. We're going to end up building a range because we have so much property, and it's just something that we always wanted to have, especially on our homestead. We can do what we want, so it's super exciting. If you're into it, let us know down in the comments. I'll reply back. But yeah, it is a pretty fun day. Got a little wind burn, not really sunburnt because I've been working out in the sun for the past few months. But tomorrow we'll be working on some more projects, get back to farm and homestead work. But I'll let the video play out and you'll be able to hear my dad explain to some people how to actually shoot. So it was a pretty nice day. So I hope you all enjoy.
There you go. So your left hand, don't grade your target, we'll grade your target for you, okay? So I heard you say no. All right. If you do that, you're gonna start building tension in yourself. All right, we'll say hit or not say anything at all. We don't say miss because we don't want you to start building tension, right? We'll just say hit, 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 and then if you miss, we won't say anything. All right. As soon as you gripped the gun and you started to pull the trigger, you pulled your left thumb back. Remember? Yeah. All right.
Okay, so leave it up there.
I mean, you pulled your left thumb, the meaty part that you want rolled forward, you pulled back on it. Okay, that's good. Squeeze the trigger. So I'm going to give you a little bit of constructive criticism. Your finger came all the way off the trigger every time. You'd break the shot, and then you'd come all the way forward, leave the trigger, then make contact with the trigger again, and then, okay. That builds in a little bit of inconsistency every time, right? So to build accuracy, you have to be consistent. So keep your finger on the trigger, like touching the trigger. Just let it go forward and come back again, all right? The trigger will actually sort of push your finger back forward for you. Just don't come all the way off of it because then you have to reestablish contact. You might be a little high, a little low, a little right, a little left, and that's just inconsistent. So keep your finger on the trigger and just work it.
I'm going to try to shoot my hand first.
All right, so saw Devin shoot. Devin is at least twice as good as he was last year.
Oh, at
You
least.
agree? All right. So his group last year was probably like this big around. Now he's shrunk it down to about that big. All right. Tractor is about to show you what it's like when you
He's
practice.
gonna try to show you.
His hands hurt. Don't put too much
No
pressure
excuses.
on him.
No excuses. He's going to shoot the middle plate, and he's going to shoot on my order, on my command. All right. So this time he's going to draw from the holster. I'm not going to make him do that every time if he doesn't want to, but I'm going to give him a preparatory command of threat, and at that point when I say threat, he's going to draw, present, and fire 1 round. All right. Stand by. Threat. All right. So now every other shot he's shooting for that bullet hole. All right. You're going to go from the holster every time. Stand by. Threat. Alright. He is feeling a little something today. Threat. Better. Threat. 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 Alright. Not a double tap, but a control pair.
Okay.
Threat. Same. Threat. Second one.
Both of them.
Alright. I want you to run the mag this time, alright? You don't have to go fast. Threat. Alright. Range is safe. They all fit right here. Alright. I can tell he is feeling a little bit whatever's going on in his hand, and he's shooting iron sights as opposed to shooting his red dot like he sometimes does with his red dot. And if his hand wasn't bothering him, you could see him shoot a hole and then just make the hole get bigger. Alright. And pretty much as fast as he can pull the trigger. It takes a lot of practice to get to that point. Alright. And he's got his weapons platforms set up the way he likes them.
4 or 5 days.
Okay. To me, that's surprising. I would have said that you've had that for a while because you pick it up and it seems to me like you feel good with it in your hand. I don't like the Beretta M9. I shot it in the Army, and I can shoot it. I can shoot it pretty well. I just don't care for it, kind of like you don't care for yours. Yours is brand new to you, and you're a novice shooter. You did really well for that. That gun is set up way better for you than yours is for you. Devin hasn't shot in since our last class, which was a while ago.
Couple months.
Yeah, but he's doing quite well. And CJ is sort of a novice. Cody is sort of a novice shooter as well.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would there be a gun that's better suited for me since that's my husband?
Yeah. All right. So there's 2 schools of thought on it. Some people say you walk into the gun store and you just pick up a bunch of guns until one of them feels good in your hand. That I believe has merit. All right. You can learn how to shoot any gun. You could learn how to shoot your gun really, really well, but it's not going to feel natural to you. All right. That's a compact. I'd say to start, I'd go with a full size.
Okay.
All right. For a carry gun, once you've got a certain skill level built, then I would say absolutely you could go to a compact. That little one that I have with the laser on it, that's a subcompact or a micro. Which one do they call it?
Oh, that's probably a micro too.
Okay. You need a pretty high level of skill to shoot that gun. All right. I would stay to something a little bit larger, a full size frame. Tractor's gun is a perfect example. Devin's gun, the one that CJ shot. If you want to, you can come up and see what it feels like in your hand. All of y'all can. He's done some some stipple work on it. Come on up. Weapons clear.
Clear.
Y'all trust it? All right. So go ahead and let the slide forward. Good. All right. Fix your grip. How does that feel in your hand?
More comfortable.
Yeah. It's
a longer barrel.
That's what I said.
The longer grip frame.
Mm-hmm.
You would also be able to shoot it more accurately just because it's got a longer sight radius.
Okay.
All right. It's also got a trigger. Is that your stock trigger, or did we put a spring kit in?
It's stock.
It's stock. Yeah.
Okay. If any of y'all want to shoot it, you may not need them, right? But having them there,
But you might need it.
yeah, and you may be facing more than one threat, right? Bad guys work in concert with, they work with partners, right? So that's one thing that we did not cover earlier. After you are done shooting one threat, do you go ahead and put your gun away right immediately? Like rush to get it back in the holster? No. You start looking around. You keep your weapon pointed in a safe direction, maybe Sewell, that we talked about earlier, and then you scan your environment to make sure that his buddy's not coming up to try to take you out. Make sense? All right. It's never a rush to get your gun back in the holster. The rush is to get it out of the holster and get it working. All right. Hopefully you never have to experience a gunfight. I hope that for all of you. But you should train for that eventuality. All right. When you go to the range, yes, it's fun. It's fun to shoot. But it's also practice for the real thing. See how he turns his head really far? Close.
That one.
Thinking too much.
Yep.
Y'all can't see it, but he collapses into his chest. He's still got both hands on the weapon, but his left hand is kind of floating out a little bit. Then he clamshells them shut as he's punching. That's what I was talking about, consistency. If you do it the same way every time, you'll start picking up on, oh, I can tweak this a little bit and make it a little bit more accurate. And pretty soon it's going to be second nature. Don't try to run before you can walk, right? So take your time as a novice shooter, as a beginner. Take your time. Don't get frustrated if you can't shoot as fast or as accurately as the guy next to you, the person next to you. Just take your time, work on your fundamentals, work on your trigger control, because that's probably going to be the biggest hurdle that everybody has to overcome. Yeah. Clear, make safe.
Well, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed the video today. It was super fun. It was nice not to have to... I dealt with the chickens this morning, all that good stuff, and then my wife dealt with them this afternoon. But for the most part, it was a pretty chill day. Got to shoot some guns, have some fun. You saw Tractor shoot. Saw my brother shoot, and saw a few other people shoot on camera. And then you heard my dad talk a bunch and explain proper gun manipulation and acquisition of target and all that good stuff. So it was fun. It was a good change up for us to have a little bit of a fun day. So I enjoyed it. I think everybody who came out enjoyed it. They seemed pretty happy, so it was pretty awesome. Tomorrow, like I said earlier, we'll start back working on our projects on the farm. We're gonna start planting tomorrow. So that'll be exciting. Get some seeds in, and then in a week or two when they grow up enough, we'll put them out in the garden. And we also have another exciting thing that we'll probably start tomorrow, and we're gonna start our mushrooms. Not like psychedelic mushrooms, but shiitake mushrooms. So in 6 to 12 months they'll be good to go, but we'll take you through that as well. So I'm pretty excited. If you like our videos, if you like our stuff, if you think you're going to get something out of watching our channel, just go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, if you just found us and you're enjoying our content, thank you so much. Like, you took time out of your day to come watch us and our channel, so thank you all so much. I know for the past 7 days we've been getting a few subscribers each day, so that's really rewarding to me and everybody here out on the farm. So thank you all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. So see ya.